gentlemen, thanks for getting down here early. We're going to let everybody get settled in. We're going to get started in just a minute with our first presentation of the day. Very excited about that. But before we do that, just wanted to get through a little bit of housekeeping here, specifically for our activities that are set up for today. We've got a lot of presentations going on this morning. This is the only one today that will be on the tennis court. The rest will be in the classrooms and the convention center. But this evening, big highlight of the week, the Division Olympics is tonight from 6 to 9. And it'll all be taking place right out here in this area on the courts and the lawn. Has everybody been following along with what we're going to be doing for the Division Olympics? Yes, great. There's going to be pop tennis, pickleball, dodgeball, a feeding competition, and karaoke at the end of the night. And I just can't wait to hear all your amazing, beautiful voices. But that's the Division Olympics tonight. Check-in, I think, is at 6 or right around there, but get out here. The Olympics will take place on the lawn. That's either that lawn or that lawn, and there will be the on-court stuff right here. So as long as you're over here in this particular area, a little bit before 6 o'clock tonight, with your squad, you'll be able to continue. So let's get to it, I think. I think it's time. All right. Let me introduce our presenter. We are very excited for this keynote speaker. He's an Australian tour coach and the director of The Brain Game, a sports science website specializing in video analysis of tennis matches, teaching the patterns of play that dominate the game. He's widely recognized as a global leader in tennis tactics. He served as a strategy analyst for Wimbledon, the Australian Open, the ATP World Tour, WTA Tennis, and the New York Times in 2015. He's researched thousands of matches, probably hundreds of thousands of matches, using his technique, his unique Dartfish match tagging software, uncovering the patterns and percentages that truly matter. He shares this knowledge through his website and on court with players at all levels. We're about to experience that. One last thing here. He began coaching on the Pro Tour 35 years ago, and he's worked with players across all levels. And from 2017 to 2019, he was part of Team Novak Djokovic, helping guide Novak to back to the #1 world ranking and helping to contribute to 4 Grand Slam titles, including 3 in a row, and back-to-back Wimbledon championships. We're so lucky to have him out here. This is a guy who has changed the way we look at how tennis is played. Welcome to Hawaii, Craig O'Shaughnessy.
Thank you, Joe. Very nice. That's the best intro I've ever had. That is #1. And you are #1, by the way. It's toasty out here. I hope it's nice and cool in the shade. It's an absolute pleasure to be here helping coaches understand our sport and helping deliver real tactics, real drills that you can take away. I want to start with Novak. It's 2017. I've joined the team in January. He plays to Wimbledon, and then he pulls out of Wimbledon against Thomas Berdych down a set with a bad elbow. He takes off the rest of the year. I meet him in November in LA to prepare for the upcoming season, just to bring the team together. So we're in a downtown skyscraper in LA. We're in a sushi restaurant up around the 50th floor. Beautiful day looking out over LA. And I'm sitting there with Novak. I'm like, do you want to see some of the data that pertains to you? He's like, I'd love to. So we start off with, yes, Novak, you have the world's best backhand, but your forehand produces 72% of your winners. Your backhand's 28%. You need to run around. Our baseline is A, B, C, D. When the ball comes to C, you need to run around and hit more points. He's like, Craig, I love it. I want the data. I don't want to guess. I need to improve. So we go a little bit further into the conversation. He goes, Craig, do you think I should go to the net more? So we're not far away from the Tennis Channel studios, and I think, am I getting set up here? Is this like Novak's punking Craig and he's going to just ask the simplest questions, being currently, well, at the time he was #2 in the world, but he's spent a lot of time as #1. So I go, Novak, yes, you should go to the net more. So I open the computer and show the data of him coming to the net and the win percentage of going to the net. From the back of the court, the average win percentage is 46% for men, 47% for women. We love to be back here, but it is a statistical nightmare. Really tough to really forge ahead from the back of the court. So essentially, the easy way to think of it is if you win 1 out of 2 points back here, you're doing well. When Andy Murray won the US Open in 2012, Andy Murray is a legend at the back of the court, especially in 2012. He only won 50% of his baseline points. When Roger won the Australian Open in 2017, he only won 48% of his baseline points. The reason is, I'm at the baseline, the opponent can be anywhere. They could be at their baseline, they can be at the net. And it's the net that kills this. So at best, you're winning 1 out of 2. You take a few steps forward, and now you're winning 2 out of 3. For men and women, it's right around 66%. The net is an amazing place to be. It has got a bad rap, such as serve and volley has got a very bad rap, but the numbers don't lie. So I say, no, but you absolutely should go to the net. Your win percentage is much higher. So the next question was, how do I get to the net? I'm like, come on, man. You're number 1 in the world. I mean, what kind of question is that? So I said, there's 4 ways to come in. Forehand approach to the backhand approach to the backhand. Forehand approach to the forehand, backhand approach to the forehand. By far the number one way is taking a forehand approach and coming into the backhand. So we want to hit a forehand there, we want to come in here, we want to direct it into that backhand corner. He goes, great, I love it. I'm going to do that. He goes, when I get my first volley, where should I hit it? I'm like, he's having me on. This is a joke. I look around the room for cameras. There has to be a camera. Where do I hit that first volley? So I say, Novak, typically when you're hitting first volleys, you're around the service line. Really tough. You're running an offensive strategy, but you're in a defensive position for volleying. It's tough here. So I say, if you don't have a pair of aces in your hand, if you can't hit a winner to the open court, I want you to take that first volley back behind. Make the player run into the corner, and then they're running out, and then you go back behind them. And I said, almost always, that next shot from them will be a lob. And then you've got an overhead to finish the point. So, a lot of you will know that Novak is not renowned for having the world's best overhead. The Joker smash is pretty bad. But in 2018 at the US Open, we talked so much about this strategy and so much about coming forward that he knew that the overhead was the end game of this strategy. He doesn't come in blasting an approach. He comes in and rolls it and asks a question. He comes in and hits almost a defensive first volley from here. Very safe. He's not going bang to the open court. He's coming in and going first volley back behind. And then he's got the overhead. Match point against Del Potro to win it all. He hit an overhead winner to win the match. The net is an amazing place to be, but if we don't have numbers and strategy, then we're going to miss out at the front of the court. I want to share a little bit of data, and then I'm going to get into how to teach the volley. The first thing is when you're teaching the front of the court to young players, you don't want the conversation to be about your opinion. I think you should go to the net. Use Novak as an example. Use Roger as an example. Use Carlos. Every kid's going to buy into Carlos. And so you go and get their numbers. So once again, from the back of the court, 46%. From the front of the court, 66%. US Open round of 16 to the final. I looked at every single approach shot in 2016 at the US Open. Approaching to the backhand delivered a win percentage of 71%. There's only one thing better in our sport than approaching to the backhand statistically. What is it? Getting your first serve in. First serve points won is always a little bit higher. The next best thing is an approach to the backhand. It's really, really important. And here's the numbers. First serves won for the men was 72%. Approach to the backhand was 71%. Women, first serves won 66%. Approach to the backhand 70%. Approach to the backhand is an amazing thing to do. Alrighty. How do we teach the volley? A lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to show you how I like to teach the volley. Yesterday we saw Mats out here, and Mats talked a lot about Bjorn Borg being a huge influence in his game. I didn't have Bjorn Borg. I had grass courts. That was my big influence. I love to serve and volley. I love to come to the net. My club where I grew up in Australia is 25 grass courts. Coming forward is a natural thing to do. Really enjoy volleying. So let's talk about how to teach the volley. Typically, we get a player or a coach at the back of the court or at the service line, and we start feeding balls and we start working on it. Everything that we do is about progressions, and you're starting too far. You're almost at progression 6. What we need to do is back it down to progression 1. Progression 1 with anything, and I'd love for you to write this down. Make sure you've got these progressions. Progression 1 involves no racket, no ball, and no feet. Nothing except the arm. So progression 1 from a volley standpoint is, the player's going to do, show me your volley. And they're going to do this. They'll be wild. And I'm going to stand right in front of them. Sebi, can you come up here, please? Round of applause for Sebi. Very nice, thank you. Okay, so make your racket. We're going to do this together. You're taking a volley lesson today. You didn't know you were. So I'm a lefty, you're a righty. It helps to be a lefty in this mirror image. Show me your, no feet, just show me your volley. Do a volley, a forehand volley. Yeah, you can turn. Yeah, upper body's fine. Just forehand volleys. And hit the ball. That's a very good volley. That's really nice. So do it again, take the racket back. And all we want to see is this. From the elbow forward. What's the shoulder doing?
Nothing.
Basically nothing. Essentially nothing. It's bang. It's pop. So leave your hand there. We're going to play a little game. I'm going to put my energy into your hand. I'm going to pop your hand. My energy of the volley is pop. What typically happens is that you're a car and I'm a train and I go pop and I just keep going through. There is no concentration of energy. Now you pop my hand. Good. Now let's go again. Now my turn. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. That's the volley energy. Bang. Now soft volley. There. Good. Very good. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do that exact same thing. And we're going to take a step. There is so much energy from the body with one step delivered to the ball. The energy sources are the ball coming to you and your movement to the ball and the trampoline effect of the strings. We don't need a swing. We don't need a fourth energy source. So ready? We're going to take a step, pop. Good. So do it again and pop my hand. Take a step. Great. That's all we need. Really good. Pop it harder. I like it. Bang. Good. Okay. Now, step 3. So we've done 2 progressions. Progression 1, upper body, and get the arm right. Progression 2, we've incorporated the feet, and we're getting side legs. Progression 3, we do it all with the racket. Things can fall apart here. Okay, where you go. Take your step. Good. Don't move. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Freeze. This is really, really common. Look at this guy down here. Hanging out. May as well be back there. So I'm going to be your mirror image right now. Okay, go back together. Okay, we'll do it in slow motion. We go to here. Okay, did you see that? Go again. See? And if I say freeze, I want you to stop. Freeze. Look at my opposite hand. Look at Sebi's opposite hand. She's dropped it immediately. You're a bad girl. The role of the opposite hand. I think there's 5. Let's count them. Number 1 is it holds the weight of the racket. So when you see Sebi in this position, I want to move that hand up there. See if we can put one finger on the strings. Take that hand off. So when Sebi's in that position, the weight of the racket is in the opposite hand. It's not the shoulder getting tight. It's not the elbow getting tight. It's not the wrist getting tight. Go back here. Drop it off. Beautiful. So number 1 is it holds the weight. Number 2 is it gets it away from the body. When the racket's away, the spacing is better. Spacing for contact. Number 3 is it puts the racket head up. It puts it in a natural position where it needs to be. Number 4, this is your grip change. we don't change grips down here. Young kids do it all the time. We change grips up here on the throat. And number 5, so you take that hand this way and take it back for a backhand volley. All the way, a little faster. Good. Let's go this way. Go. So at the start of the volley, the opposite hand is doing the maneuvering. The opposite hand is the real star of the show. So let's go again. So put your hand on. Now keep your opposite hand on. Keep it on. And step and catch. Round of applause, please, for Sevy's amazing volley. See the nuances here? Who has the greatest volleys of all time? Pat Cash?
Edberg.
Pat Rafter? Stefan Edberg? Pete Sampras? Roger Federer? John McEnroe? Boris Becker? Tim Henman? Tim Henman? We got Edberg. Rod, I said Rod, maybe Tony Roach. Let's not forget Ash Barty. Martina and Yana Novotna. There's 12. What are you doing over there, Sevy? What do all 12 of those players have in common?
One-handed backhand.
What's that?
They have one-handed
They have a one-handed backhand. So when you have a one-handed backhand from the back of the court, your opposite hand is a maestro up here. When you're down here hitting double-handed backhands, which are great for a return of serve, are great for the ground strokes, but we've got to make sure that when we come to the net, this hand slides up and this hand works. We're dealing with kids that are going to have two-handed backhands almost all the time. That doesn't mean they can't have great volleys, but we need to work extra hard at explaining this opposite hand. Groovy? Okay. Sevy, can you now feed me a forehand volley, please? So I go out here. One of the things that I like to have this little saying, click and catch. So what I do with my grip, because after you hit a volley, when the racket's a little open, like this, and the ball hits it, it wants to straighten the racket. And you don't want to hang on so tight that you've got an iron grip there. So what I'm going to be doing, each time, my opposite hand is going to go click, and it's going to open that racket face. And how far? Just as far as my wrist goes. So I want to have an open racket face to the sky in my ready position. Okay, so I come out here, I get my feet set, I get my opposite hand out, I click my grip, and now I'm going to catch the ball. A good forehand volley, yep, we're good. Is that? Where's the follow through? You heard the pop though, right? You heard it hit my hand. Let's do it again. And there. Where's the follow through? It's not there, not needed. We need to shorten that. We need to make contact the star of the show. Let's do that again. This is my energy. First of all, I click. Secondly, I step and catch. I've got the energy of the ball coming to me. I've got the energy of the step, and I've got the energy of the strings. The last thing I need, if I had a fourth energy source, I'm going to blow that thing out the back. And the energy source is the swing. Get rid of it. Okay, so here we go. Click, catch. There is no difference between that movement and that movement. Click, catch. My strings are still facing the target. But the grip has changed just a little bit. So what am I going to do when I come back? I can't hear you. Click, exactly. Click, catch. Strings are still pointed. Grip's changed. What do? Click every time. How far? Just as far as I can go. The worst shot at the front of the court is the low forehand volley. Players today just don't have a true continental grip. So when you go click, let's have a low forehand volley, please. When I go for a low forehand volley, look at the angle of my racket. How can I hit that in the net? I'm open because my opposite hand made me go open. Another low forehand volley, please. Not bad. Oh, I like that one. The open racket face does all the work. Not, this is what we want to avoid from our players. This could, same over forehand volley, please. You've seen that, right? Hate it. Disgusting. And I'm going to scoop that thing up over the net and it's going to float like a butterfly and only get stung like a bee. Click and catch. Backhand volley. Exact same thing. On the forehand volley, I want you to go from bent to bent. Bent to bent. On the backhand volley, I want you to go bent to straight. I want you to go out. I want you to meet it further in front. Click the grip. Nice. Click. Catch. Felt great. Click. Catch. Can I hit it any better? I don't think so. Click. Catch. Click. Catch. Click. Catch. Any questions? Yeah, okay, good. Sebi, okay, before you go any further, because I'll forget. Sebi, come on over here, please. Get ready for a volley. Show me your continental grip. Okay. I'm going to have fun with this. Get a little sip of coffee. Okay, show me your continental grip. Ready? Okay, so there's, as a young player, as a young coach, you know, it's like the V's got to be, I don't know, I can't do that. So here's the test. Okay, take that hand off. If you have a true continental grip, your hand will be on top, and you won't let me pull the racket up. So I'm going to try and pull the racket up. Don't let me. You ready? It's not on top. Now put it on top so I can't get it up. Ready? Good. Ready? No chance. That's how you test. So what happens is the hand is typically on the side, and that moves the hand to there. Just that little drill. So it's the pull up. If you're on the side, you pull it straight out of the hand. Please continue your question. You're starting with continental. The click is too continental. The click is when you come back after a volley, the racket meets your opposite hand, and the opposite hand says, click. The opposite hand does all the work. And there's my grip. And then I hit the volley, and the ball straightens the face, sometimes even just a little, because we don't want to squeeze the daylights out of that. Come back and click. Yes, ma'am.
My question is, you talked about approach patterns.
Yes.
You're left-handed.
Yes. But I'm still playing a righty.
Oh yeah. So could you talk about patterns for left-handed players coming in?
Yeah. We're the best. Are you a lefty?
My son is.
Your son is. He's the best. Your son is. Again, the number one way to come in is a forehand approach to the backhand. So it's just a very quick story here. I don't know when it was, 20 years ago. I'm coaching Rajiv Ram, Amir Delic, and Brian Baker had just done very well at Roland Garros. I think he won Nice, and they came into Roland Garros and then came for the grass court in Nottingham. And it was biblical rain. So we got up each morning at 6 to get to the indoor court so the three of us could have a full hour. And all I was doing is I'm feeding the ball, they're doing approach and volley points. And we did it for an hour. I gave my iPhone to a friend that was there and we recorded everything so that during the day when it's raining we can at least watch it. And after we kept watching it day after day of doing this, we noticed something. That the wider the approach went, the easier it was for the person to pass. The more it went to position C, the more that this person hit a volley almost every time. So going wide is okay. It has its time, especially if they're on the run. But, and actually, I don't know whether you guys can see the court here. I'm going to stand in the ad court. I put the racket between, that's halfway between the service line and the center. So the approach comes in, this is position C, A, B, C, D, and we go here, and it's almost impossible to pass from here. Position C is a very legitimate place to approach, right here. Now, yes, we can go wider, and yes, we can hit a good angle and bring them over here, but we are opening up the court. The number one way to approach with a wooden racket is hit a slice and come in down the line. Not wooden. The number one way to come to the net in today's game is to take away time. The 8 ways to force an error. Who was at my presentation yesterday? Yes, what are they? Number 1, consistency. You're failing so far. Number 2, direction. Number 3, depth. Number 4, height. Number 5, spin. Number 6, speed. Number 7, core position. Very good. Number 8, time. Amazing. Give yourself a round of applause. That was a B minus. So out of those 8, which are all about approaching? Time and core position. Time and core position. That's what today's game is. I'm going to hit a couple of approaches because I kind of like to do that. So the start of the approach is sneaking. The start of the approach is little, and get ready. And then, because I'm a lefty, I'm going to plant on my left foot and I'm going to flow. Almost every shot on the court, we don't really want to be moving around too much. But we must flow through the approach. Sebi, let's do a forehand approach and a forehand volley. Starting on the baseline, little sneak, flow, click the grip, stay. If I swung on that, I would have blown that out into the alley. I caught it a little late. Okay, relax my hand, get this going. That's what we want to hear at the start. Little adjusting steps to get my spacing right and to make sure I don't run into it. What happens a lot is this. I'm going to run in, I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to go again. Big no. I'm too slow. I'm too late. I must be moving through that ball. Little. Flow, click, stay. Exaggerate the stay. When you're doing these drills with young players, make them hold it until they want to get out of there immediately. Let's do a backhand. Little. Felt good. Click. Stay. What do you like about that besides everything? Sebi, your fees make me look good. What stands out so far? What's a little different? What are you taking home? What do you like? Let's talk about it. Yes, sir.
You're not going too hard on the approach.
I'm not going too hard on the approach, correct?
Click.
What was that?
I like the click.
You got the click. The click is everything. The click is gold. Once again, there's my Easton, and I just do that. How far? Until it's comfortable. I can do that with my wrist and it's comfortable, so that's where I go to. That racket face is open. Don't feed a ball to a player when they're ready like this. Because what's wrong with this? The grip's wrong. When the racket's dead straight up and down, look, I open my hand, I'm on the side of the racket. So if the racket gets to there, the grip is right. You go to the US Open, I'm sure a bunch of you went to the US Open, and yes, the approaching percentages are good, and yes, the volleying and coming to the forward is still good, but the approaching is pretty average. The top of our game is pretty average. And that filters down, and grab you in 1 second. So if you look at the pro tours, like, you guys aren't doing this really good, men and women. Here's a question. Does that filter back to us? Are we doing a good enough job? Do we cut out enough time to teach the approach and volley? Are we doing that? Yes? In your program, yes. I feel super comfortable. I'm giving the approach and volley all the time that it needs. I love it. We're in it. I love that. Okay?
Should we start with it?
Should we start with it? Why not? Why not? Start with that. Sebi, can you get 4 balls in your hand, please? This is a good way to start as well. I want you to feed forehand, backhand, fairly quick. Fairly quick. Hands are out, exaggerate that, and catch, and catch, and catch, and catch, and click. I'm coming back. Let's do 4 more. This is a great way to get things started. Nothing. 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 I'm doing less. I'm relying on Sebi's 40-mile-an-hour ball coming to me. I'm relying on the 52 pounds here. And I'm relying, most importantly, on my step. So with ladies doubles, I'm sure a bunch of you unfortunately coach ladies doubles, as I have done over the years. It's really simple. The lady misses a volley. It's like 9 times out of 10, we didn't take a step. If the lady takes a step, I bet they probably make the volley. If they don't take the step, I bet they probably miss the volley. Getting side on just makes things so much easier. Ruby, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I think I love what you're doing, and with the volley, a lot of times I tell the women to lead with the bottom edge,
Yeah.
because they tend to go like this,
Yes. Lead with the bottom edge.
right, so that they're,
Right. So if your grip is right, when I open my racket face, it's there. If my grip is wrong, it's not there. It's not. As volleying has deteriorated, as serve and volley has dropped, as approaching has dropped in general, the continental grip has really fallen by the wayside. We need to really be adamant that this hand is doing the clicking, because it's not doing the clicking up here, because it lives down here. We're not clicking anything down here. We're just hanging on. And in this position, this hand is hanging on to the racket all day long. This is just along for cosmetics. But here, this is the dominant hand. Yes, Dan, sorry.
No, you're good. Can you go over the timing of the split step after the approach going into the volley?
Yeah, the time of the split step. So Sebi's going to do this. So I need to be in the air, just a little bit. I need to be in the air before contact. So that as I'm dropping, I see where Sebi's hit the ball. And then I'm going to push off with the outside foot. So let's say she hits it there, I'm coming in, I split, and that's that outside foot that's going to take me over there. You must be splitting before contact. You need to be coming down. Yes, the young man in the feeler. Is that 1938?
A long time ago, lad.
It's very retro.
Great long retro. How about the timing of the step and the hit on the volley?
Yeah, I like that. So what you want to do there is get your step in first. Tennis is so much easier if I'm here. So one of the ways we can do that is, for a lot of players that don't feel how to do that correctly, is just start them in that position. So, 1 second. So I do my click. I'm going to get sideways. I'm going to get to here. Okay, feed me the ball, please, Sammy. So I'm side on, and there we go. See, I'm a little static. Didn't really hit that well, but at least I'm side on. So let's do another couple. And there, and one more. There. That was really nice. So now I'll do my step. And right, let's see if we can time it together, because I'm going to look at Sebi when she hits it. So I'm going there. I'm going well before she hits the ball. Now, I may certainly go shuffle out of the way. Just because that step goes there, that's not my last stand. I have an option to take little steps. So let's do it again. Right before you hit it, there's my step, and there I stay. What happens often is this. I hit, then I step. We don't want that. We want to be set first. And volley, that felt really good. Couple more questions, and we're going to get into a couple of drills. Yeah, yes.
The progressions, you said there were 6. I feel like I only got 4.
Yeah, I'm not good at counting. So progression 1 was upper body without a racket. Let's go through it. Upper body without a racket. Progression 2 was upper and lower body without a racket. Progression 3 was with a racket. Oh, this is a really important one. So progression 3 is with the step and doing the practice swing. Now, what almost always happens is once you introduce the ball, the quality just drops. So, oh my goodness. So there's a trick. It's not a trick. It's something that I like to do. So I'm doing this first. Sebi's got me doing this. She likes it. I got my feet. I got my click. I got my catch. And now, Sebi, I want you to feed me a ball, but a little bit wider. So I'm not going to hit it, but I'm going to simulate making contact as it goes by. So I'm going to do this, a little closer, and this. Click, catch, click, catch. And that really helps sew together doing it correctly with the ball and without a ball. So that would be the next progression. And then where Sebi's standing. Sebi, go to the baseline, please. So I'm going to come in a little bit quicker. I want you to feed it. Don't tell me where you're feeding it, but feed it fairly hard. So I'm going to start here and then come in at it. Yep. I'm a defensive volley. Look at my strings. Where are they pointed? They're still at the target. Strings are still at the target. The up is correct. It's open. That felt good. No applause. You guys suck. There we go. And again and again. There. Defense. Floated a little. That was not good. Don't please. That was terrible. That flew, but it felt fairly good. There's my click. That felt good. Sebi, make it tougher, wider, anything. There. Use that power. If I swing on that, I'm dead. That's a tough ball. One more. Jared, can I have two players out here, please?
Yeah, let's get Alyssa and Tom out there. And that'll give me just a quick second to introduce who we've got volunteering out here today. From RSPA San Diego, you got Sebastiani Leon right here. And then two Hawaii pros, both from Oahu, RSPA Hawaii. You've got Tom Schubert on that side and Alyssa Tobita right here.
Thank you. I'm going to have you guys go to that side because we've already got some balls here. Can you pop over there, please? So this is a fun drill that I like to do. We're going to get into some approach drills in a minute. Ladies, can you please start right on the service line? Okay, so let's go to our ready position. Let's open that racket face. A little more. Yeah, I like that. So all I'm going to do now, what is difficult is low volleys. So I'm going to feed the ball low. Could I have one more? Jared, do you want to hop in? Okay, stand in the middle and wait. Wait. So I'm going to feed this side, that side, back and forth. I'm going to feed it low. If it ends up as a half volley, fine. But if you miss, Jared takes your spot. And then as soon as you're out and somebody misses, you take their spot. Okay, so I'm feeding it short. And it's a fairly quick drill. I'll just show, I'm going to hit this ball to Jared so you just know what feed's coming. That feed's coming. Okay? Starting over here. Ready? Ready to come forward? In. That was out. Jared, you're in. Switch sides. There we go. There we go. Move in. Move in. Go. Attack with the feet. Jared, you're cheating. Start on the line. Thank you very much. In you come. In you come. In the air. In the air. You're out. I love it. Half volley's fine. Good. Good. Go. In. Try and get it in the air. Every ball in the air. Every ball in the air. Jared's good. I got to make it tougher. There he is. He's out. There and you're out. Who's in on the other side? Low volley. Good. Back and forth. Catch that ball. Great dig. Come in. So now if it bounces, you're out. If it bounces, you're out. Good. And I can control this because I can... Oh, Jared, you're an animal. I love it. But I can make it really short for him and I can get rid of him. Goodbye. And this side. And I can make it easier and love it. Open the grip. So now, I'm not, because I'm doing a lot of feeding, I'm not sure they're doing the click. I'm not sure. Probably not. So when you do it, each time you go back, I want you to say nice and loud, click. So let's do it all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. So if you don't say it, you're out, by the way. Okay, ready? Come on in. You're going to say it as you go back. Say it right now. Thank you. That was a click. Wait, something's going. We got to get this. Okay, so when you go back to the line is when you do it. Good? Good. Good. Yeah. You're saying click when you're hitting it. That's not a good thing to do. Sorry, Jared. My fault. Good. Good. Yeah. Jared. Jared, I can hear you. Yes. Well, right when I feed it, let's do it as this. When I feed it, right as I go to feed it. Good, that's it. Ready? Good. Before it's even better. Yep. Good, Jared. Yeah. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I can do this all day. I love seeing low volleys. Good, awesome. Round of applause. That's really good. Really good. Okay, so now we're going to do the next drill is forehand approach to the backhand. I need one of you guys on this side. You guys are going to hit the approach. Jared, you're coming over here. You like your backhand, don't you? So now I'm going to feed it anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. Your first shot must land in the ad cord. Thank you, Jared, to push those back. Your first shot lands in the ad cord. It could be dead middle. It could be wider. If I feed it over here, you can hit a run around forehand. Everything goes. Jared, we're going to play to 10. And round 1, if you miss the approach, you're out, but it doesn't count against you. Start dead center. Dead center and dead center. Come on in. Approach to the backhand. Okay, doesn't count. I'm giving you a freebie. Come on in. Approach to the backhand. So what's happened there? In the next round, you are. Guys, be ready. Be on that line. Go. Little steps, flow. Good. Little steps, flow through that. Good. Very nice. Let's just do a few more without counting. Start on the line. Little steps. Go. Go. Energy forward. Oh, I love that. Little steps. Go. Great energy. Great energy. Little steps. Flow. Good. I thought you said your backhand was good. That's disgraceful. It did look good when they missed it. Okay. Little steps. Flow. I like it. Little steps. Good. Are we sure they're clicking the grip? They're not clicking the grip. So after you hit the approach, what are you going to say? And what are you going to do? We're going to see this really big approach and then click. You got to say it. And if you don't say it, you're buying everyone a beer at happy hour this afternoon. So let's see it. Boy, that was late. That was really late. Okay, she said it with her hand down here. Do you see that? Sebi, hand can't be here. We're going to move it up. Yeah, I love this. Okay, I'll give you a nice, easy forehand approach. And Belloc, next up. Oh, we like the backhand. Did you click though? A little. Okay, thank you. Good. See how it's an afterthought? But you do this for, if you've got a 10-year-old and you start to do this, I tell you what, at the start, it's not going to look good. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to put all these things together. But by the time they're 14, they're proficient at coming forward. Start at 10. Everything looks ugly when we first started. I remember very clearly coaching in 2013 at an academy in Austin, and I'm like, today for 2 hours, every kid, we're doing serve and volley on first serves and serve and volley on second serves. The opponent knows where it's going, you've got to do it. The first hour was ugly, really ugly. The second hour was very good. We just got to give it time, give it reps. Okay, now we play to 10, and if you miss, it counts, and you can hit it anywhere. But if you miss, it counts against Jared. Okay, you can hit anywhere you want. One last rule, you got to say click. If you don't say click, you lose the point. Nice, nice. What happened? You got to play the rest of the point. We're playing it out. But you did say click, and we did see the racket open up. Come on in. See what he said? He goes, I clicked it on the approach. Okay, so you're hitting a slice approach. Okay, so you do get away with that. Yep, you do get away with that. I like that. Good volley. Good volley. I'd have to see the video replay to see if an actual click happened. There it is. There it is. Round of applause. Very nice. There it is. We're getting better. We're getting better. Good, good, good. Look at you, Jared. I can't distract you. Couple more. Okay, so we're getting better. Because right then you said click and did this. Next time you're going to do that. Come on in. Good. Okay, so what happened then? The racket got involved. This silly old racket. So we had 20 miles an hour of pace. We've still got the trampoline of the strings, and we've got a lot of energy from our body. And if the racket gets involved, we're done. That's why we talked about at the start the concept. Remember the old school way of talking about volleys was punch the volley? Essentially, it's that punch, that short, quick jab is good, but catch is better. Catch is not about swinging. I'm going to get your forehand. Excellent. I love it. I love it. Good. Yes. Yes! Where'd that go? But you did click then. You just got jammed. See, our body just needed to slow down. Slow down and stay. Like, slow down and stay instead of running into it and getting jammed. We're doing better. Come on in. Yes. Yes. Stay. Oh, what happened? You hit it. It was great. I loved it. I loved the stay. Yeah. Yeah. Good stay. Oh, and a move. And a swing with no feet. What are we doing? It was so good until the last shot. That is in. That is in, and that is a great grip. Stay there, don't move. Look at that racket face. That's a continental grip. That low, ready for a low forehand volley? That is going to go over the net. The worst shot in today's game, if somebody's coming in, go to their low forehand volley. We're going to do another minute of this. I'm loving it. Yeah. Okay, fine. Little soft round of golfing. Just a golfing round for that. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Stay. Stay. That's it. We don't need the body getting involved. We don't need the body ruining the show. Great wrist. Yeah, stay. I love it. Now because the body, but why do I love that so much? What's the body doing? Not getting involved, not screwing it up. Really nice. Jared said when they're approaching to C, I'm struggling to get it back rather than wide. Wide is sometimes easier. Approaching to C, don't tell anyone else. That's our secret. Approaching to C really works. Last few. And we've got a new drill, I think. What time is it? 15 minutes, great. Good lead. Yes. Stay. Good. Nice. I love it. Anywhere you want. Yeah. Good. You're slowing your body down for that ball. I love it. Body's not running through it and messing it up. Yeah. Stay. Good. Bravo. Bravo. Martina Hingis at the net, just crushing. Good, 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 good. Nice stay. Yes. Click. Stay, stay. Come up here, please. Give me a little high five. That's so good. That's so good. The body is just, again, the energy sources. Always use that word, energy source, or that phrase. The energy sources of the 40 miles an hour of the ball. The energy source, there's so much energy in our body. And the energy source of the trampoline here. But not the frame, not the swing. And once we start to understand that, we've got all the energy, we've got 3 energy sources. Why do we need a 4th? We don't. Yeah. Click, stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more players around the exact same level as these guys, please, for our last drill. We don't have anyone? As close as you can get. Okay, we've got about 10 minutes left. Do we have cones? Yeah, of course you can. We only need 6. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, go 8. You 2 guys, come back. Come back. We'll go 8. We can adjust. No problem. Come on out. You better be good, though. Don't screw my drill up. Do we have cones? Oh, right there, right there. Perfect. Okay, I want to finish. The thing with the net as well, Craig. Suraj, nice to see you. The thing at the net, Craig. Sophie, nice to see you. It's frenetic at the net. Things happen really quickly. So we've got to make sure we're taking the body out of it. But I want to put some mayhem into the point. I want to really crunch your time and see how you do. So we put 2 cones here on the side. The name of this drill is simply the world's greatest drill. We put 2 cones over here on the other side, outside the doubles line. And one team starts down there. You guys start there on the baseline. You're good. Your partner, ladies, you're going to go together. So you stay there. You're going to enter the court on the other side. You stay over there. Actually, let's mix up the boys and girls. So you're going to come in first, Jared. Yep. And you are right there. And you are right there. And you, sir, are over there. Lefty. Other side. And I need my racket. Okay. Next. Go next. So now, I'm going to feed really quick. As soon as one point ends, the next point starts. The wrong rule on your side is you can't hit my feet in the air. We're going to play... actually, we're going to do the fastest version of this. If you come in and win the point, you stay. If you win the second point, you stay. You win 3 in a row, you take this spot. 3 in a row to take this spot. Are you ready? You just pop in, you go straight in. Play ball, go. 3 in a row, wins you the point. Goodbye, you're out. Next team in. Love it. Love it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. There's 1. Oh, what happened? Where's that ball come from? 2, match point. Win this, you're over. Go. I love it. Come on, do something, do something. Perfect middle. Bounce it. Next team. Next team. Okay. What are they not doing? We're not clicking and we're not saying mine or yours. So we need a mine or yours. Every time the ball comes, a mine or yours, and I'd love to hear clicks. Did you guys win that point? Start on the side. What's that over there? Click. Yours, mine, 1 for the net. Next team, go. Next team, go. Oh, look at you. Little new school leaning over the net. It's a great volley. Goodbye. What happened here? See the body moving through that? That was a tough ball. The body needs to stay. quite often it's the body that makes the error. When you come in, say click right now. Show us a big click. Thank you. Next. So now you only need 2 to get over because these guys are killing you. Match point. In. Next team. Love it. 1 for the net. Go. That was hitting the fence. Next team. Bounce it. I can't get rid of these 2. I'm going to have to work a little harder to get rid of them. Good, good, good. Click. Click. Love it. Good talking. In, girls, in. Ball's out. Next team. That was going to go out, but that's okay. Click. Yours. Yes. Next team. Next team. 1 for the net. Come on, good in, yes. Go, 3, 2, other side, 1. Look up in the air, look up in the air. Yes, click, click. Next, 1, 2, go, you're over. 3, 2, 1. I don't know where the ball is, but there it is. Yep, good click. Next team, ball please. Good. Oh, yes, over. Belloc, nice try. 1. What's those balls back there? What's those balls? Move those 2 balls, please. Okay, we're playing 12 more points. Winners are on that side and 12 points. Ready? Go. That's 1. Next team. That's 2. Yes, good click. Yes, great angle. Yes. Yes. Is that 1? 1. That's ball 3 there. Good. Bounce it. Bounce it. That's ball 4. 5. Love it. Love it. Angle. Oh my goodness. Catch. Yeah, in. 6. I was going to hit Maui. 7. Good click. Good click. Good move. Yeah, I love it. That's match point to go over. This is ball number 8. Love it, love it, love it. Good pressure. Bad luck. There's ball 9. Yes. Come on, steal it from them. Yes, yes. Need this one. Need this one. That's ball. Oh my goodness. Over you go. Ball 10. Over you go. Over you go. We have 2 more balls. It's unlucky. Ball 11. If you win this one, we go to a sudden death tiebreak. Yes. 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 Well played. This is it. Whoever wins this point wins the morning. Yo. Hey. Wonderful. Well played. Well played. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let's review. Let's talk about it and review. We know the net is good. The best way to come to the net is you hit a forehand approach and you hit it to the opponent's backhand. That's the best. Is it okay to approach to position C?
Yes.
Jared, is it okay to approach to position C? There we go. You wouldn't really think about it. Sometimes it's great to approach actually dead center, right at that hash mark. Nothing wrong with that at all. We think it's bad because we're going down the middle, but we don't give angle. Nothing wrong with it. What did I obsess the most about today? Yes. The opposite hand. The opposite hand getting the racket away from the body. Like kids will come there and say, I'm ready. You're not ready. Hands in the wrong spot, elbows are back here. And we saw that first volley from Sebi. Remember the first volley? Where this hand just migrates like space junk over here. And instead of this and this. Almost think a little bit about, you've got the head of the racket, you've got your head, and you've got this hand. They're all together. It's not this guy's over here and this guy's over here. So I can go click and I can volley. Look at my head, my hand, and the racket head. I've got a lot of control there. What else? What else are we taking away? Yes, sir.
Hey, quick question. You do these drills, you instill the approach to position C, and then a high-level junior gets to a match, and they go right back to A and D, right? They feel this need to go around.
Yeah.
Thoughts on how to, like, change that mentality from the practice to the match?
Yeah. It's first of all, change in general, whether we're talking about this or something else, takes a little bit of time. So the best way to do that, in an ideal world, you have bought a camcorder or been allowed to video, and then you go back through it, you put in iMovie, and you scrub through it, and you find every single time your kid approached the net. And then you look at it and say, well, here's 4 to A, and here's 7 to D, and how many were to C? 0. So we work on it during the week, and then we go back and say, let's see if we can find some to position C. Or we do a drill during the week about approach. Maybe you start this play instead of in the middle. Start them over in A, or maybe in B. Doesn't matter. Just try different things. But I would just say, I'm going to do it over time. It's going to take a couple of weeks, maybe take a month. Because the natural reaction, under the pressure of the match, I'm trying to win, the coach is watching, mum's watching, I've got to call my dad afterwards and tell him I won or lost, I'm going to go to D, because I know how to do that. So give them a little bit of a breathing space to do it over time. Yes?
So I play college tennis.
Where do you play college tennis?
Fair State.
Ferris State, congratulations.
I play doubles, and so my question was, is the motion, especially for if you're already basically on top of the net, and especially for coaching, if the motion is relatively the same, especially with the net.
Yeah. So let's say you and I are playing doubles. What's your name?
Ava.
Ava. So I walk back to Ava and I say, Ava, I want you to serve down the tee and I'm going to poach. So I'm going to walk back up to the net. I'm going to go right into the middle of this box. I'm going to kind of look at that angle, this is the middle. And in my mind, I'm now going to run through all my options. So the first thing, I actually like in doubles, I like to put the racket dead across, so I'm way past continental. I'm this. But then when I straighten it up, oh, there it is. So I go from there too far, because a lot of times we go, I'm not there, and I'm trying to get around, and go straight across. I'm too far, and then I straighten it, and there's my continental. So in my mind, I'm going to say, I know where Ava's serving down the tee. So my first option is to go through the middle of the court. So in my mind, I'm hitting that volley. And if the ball goes wider and it's slower, I'm going to come across and I'm going to go right to Sebi with a soft little angle. If the ball comes low, I've got this little touch shot right here. And if they hit it really hard, I'm going to defend. So now I've got middle, I've got wide, I've got this, and I've got there. So I am previewing all my shots, because when you hit your serve quickly and it comes back quickly, I'm just reacting, essentially. But now I know I've got a plan. So that's going to help me. So I'd love for you to go up and just go, okay, the racket's across, bless you, and go there. Go too far. Then you're going to do that. I'm going to do this in my ready position. I know you're serving. I walk up and find my spot, and I do that, and I'm going to sit here, right, ready for your serve to go and hit the spot that we talked about. Yes?
If you're playing doubles and you're at the baseline, you want to approach and come into the net, does it still hold that you want to approach into somebody's backhand?
Not necessarily. If both are at the net, the best place is just low down the middle. Use this as another weapon. It's not about blasting through them or if somebody's got an awful backhand volley, you target that. But the best shot, when you've got options, I could go short angle cross, I could lob, I could go down there. This is the best option. Low here. Just a little bit of roll. Not even that hard. Yes.
So that's 71%. That's a professional stat.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm curious.
Maybe kids are 81%.
Well, I'm just curious why, if some people have better backhands at the high level.
Yeah.
So why, or do we care? It's just a stat.
No,
Is it vision?
Why is, if the backhands are so good, why is the 71% so high?
Yeah.
That's the question. In today's game, we're coming in hot, We're coming in hard. What it's also doing, and this will help explain it, and I had this written down, I'm like, oh, I've got too much. A lot of your points won at net are approach shot winners, forehand approach shot winners. So that elevates, and there's actually more forehand approach shot winners hit to the forehand because it's Pavlov's dog. I approach the backhand, I approach the backhand, I approach the backhand, I go to the forehand. So the net, everything at the net, this is a net point. If I'm at the baseline, I hit my return, the ball's short, I come in, I go bang, winner. That's a net point. I've left the comfort of the baseline. I've come up, I do not have to hit a volley. I do not have to make contact. So it includes a lot of that.
Okay. Is it nothing to do with vision?
Nothing to do with vision. I don't think.
Like a
I say it with authority,
a two-handed back?
You know, I wouldn't trust me about that. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What swing tip would you give somebody when you're getting them over to that true continental grip on a high forehand volley to get it either
Oh
down
yeah,
the line
high
or
forehand volley.
inside out?
Yeah. So again, this is a nice little trick. So you start with that. On a high forehand volley, you must still stay open. You backspin is everything. So even up here, you're still leading with that lower edge. You're still putting slice on the ball. So, but it stays. Let me hit one. Seven, can you just feed me two? I like my high forehand volley. Do you like your high forehand volley, Ava? You lying to me? No? High forehand volley, please. Good. Higher, please. My face is still open. Click. Catch. Face is still open. One more. I'm feeling good. Pop. That felt really good. Does that answer the question? Good.
Everybody, we may only have time for about one more question.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain again the bend, volley, forehand volley, and then bend straight backhand volley?
Yes, I can. Okay, so a forehand volley, please, 7. So how's my elbow?
Bent.
It's bent. Good. Click. How's my elbow? Bent. Good. Click. Backhand volley, please. Ah! How's my elbow? And 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love that. How's my elbow? 3, 2, 1. Forehand volley, please. How's my elbow? Bent. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Well, Ed O'Shaughnessy, an absolute legend. Thank you so much, sir. Everybody, make sure we scan our badges. We are deep into the week. We should have this drill down. You open your program. You've got your